Hey there, guys. Welcome back. Uh, I wanted to do this. One of my subscribers kind of came up with an interesting idea, and I thought about it. I thought about it for a bit, and I guess I never. It kind of escaped me. But as you can tell, I've got a good chunk of my jerseys here, and I got a bunch behind. And what he was curious of is when you get so many, what would you store them in? If your closet is completely full, kind of like how mine is, which I want to kind of I kind of want to rearrange it where I can maybe kind of stack it, kind of do it like a double stack to have them, so there's not anything behind them, but maybe they're like a little further back in there, and they're kind of double stacked. You can see where the bottom ones here then have something below that, have like a bar or something below that, and have a lot of them hanging down there. Now he was asking what ones what ones would you put would you store away, and he was and what would I store them in? What I store my stuff in now, I've switched. I did kind of a little switch. I took some of the older plastic totes that I had in our storage unit, and they don't stack real well. So we got kind of these more heavy duty. They're black. They're kind of heavy duty black totes with yellow lids, and they're stackable. You can stack them, and it won't the tote won't crush in. So they're very easy to stack, and you can put a good chunk of stuff in there. Me, what I do with a lot of mine, I try to like a lot of the ones that are in our storage unit. Those are some of the oldest ones that I have. Ones I collected and started collecting back in 92, 93, as I kind of got into high school. And they're smaller sizes because I was kind of a smaller guy before I kind of filled out. But a lot of my older jerseys are in the totes in the storage unit. And when I started getting the Adidas jerseys, I was trying to think, okay, where am I going to put my Reeboks and CCMs and stuff? My CCMs, I try to keep my CCMs out. I have a lot of those hanging up in my little open closet in the other room. And of course, this is one of my classic CCMs with can you get much better than Ray Bork? And this is one of the jerseys. I love this jersey, and this is one that I keep out in the other room. I do have some other CCMs that are kind of back over here, but it's I try to think what jerseys would go in what totes. Now, granted, I have, of course, a couple of these are buried. I've got 4 totes that are down here. You can't see them, but they're down here. One of our things of dog food is on one of them back here. But I've got 4 of them back here of these yellow black totes with the yellow lids that you can stack. And most of them are my Reebok jerseys. That's what a good majority of the of the totes are is they have my Reebok jerseys, because my Reebok ones, you know, when they made the switch from CCM to Reebok, they changed the way they made the jersey, they changed the cut, and me being a bigger guy back in the Reebok era when I was pushing probably 330 pounds. Now, I mean, this is a 2X. This is a CCM 2XL. It's comfy. It's big. This is, you know, this was the best. To me, these still are the best jerseys. Adidas jerseys are awesome. The CCM for me though is still, you know, the king. But what they did was they changed the way the jerseys fit. They cut them down, they made them more form-fitting. So a CCM 2X basically in a Reebok fit like an extra large. So I try a Reebok 2XL and it's literally skin tight on me. I couldn't get it past here. And I was like, okay, that's a problem. Fortunately, they remedied that after the first year, and because they had a lot of people, you know, called up Reebok, you know, called, emailed, whatever, saying, yeah, there's a whole contingency of bigger guys out there. We can't fit into these jerseys because you cut them down so small. So what they started doing was they made the bigger sizes. They made the 3X and the 4X for us bigger dudes. And, you know, I like the bigger jerseys. You know, I like the more baggy, more loose. You know, I mean, being a bigger guy, I want I want to be able to move. You know, I want to be able to go, you know, like this and be able to do that and go like this and not feel like I'm, you know, like scrunched up like this. But they, you know, when Adidas started, then Adidas started coming out with their jerseys, and then, you know, I mean, and they, you know, made the size 60, and I mean, the first Adidas jersey I ever got was, you know, my Vegas Golden Knights home jersey. When I first got that, I mean, that's been a few years now. That thing was tight. It was tight. The size 60 was tight, and I was like, oh, I don't know. But they ended up, well, I wouldn't say they ended up. I ended up, you know, kind of dropping some weight, and where now the Adidases are comfy. They're very, very comfortable. The 4XL Reeboks literally now look like a tent. They're big. They're big, they're baggy. I still like them, but those are the ones that I've mainly put away. And those are the ones that I mainly, you know, will try to put away. I mean, I'll try to look through them when I'm doing my team collections, which I've got a couple like four or five teams left, I think. So I'll pull those out of the totes to show them off in the team collection videos, but then I'll put them back in the tote. Those are the ones that I mainly put in the tote. I try to keep out my Adidas and my CCMs. Like I said, my CCMs are in the other closet out in the other room, and my Adidas ones, well, I should say, you know, a good chunk of my CCM ones are out there. There are a bunch back behind here. It's a pain in the ass trying to get behind there to try to get stuff out. Hence the reason why I kind of want to redo the closet and kind of stack them. So, but there's only so much room you can kind of make in this closet. You know, this closet's not real big. So, you know, that's something I'll have to figure out. But yeah, I mean, storage wise, you can get those black the black totes with the yellow lids. You can get those. They don't have to be real big. I mean, these are not real big. I mean, these, they're only probably maybe, I think they're like 20 gallon totes, something like that. But and they don't have to be real big. I mean, they have them where they're big, and I mean big, big, wide. You don't necessarily need those, as I damn near freaking stumble. I haven't been drinking, folks, I swear. But that's the kind of stuff you can use. You can use those kind of totes. Or even if you wanted to use the other kind that they're not real stackable. I mean, they come with lids and that, but they're not the highest quality. And when you weigh one down and you put it on top of a lid on the other one, it eventually, because it did this with the totes I had in our storage unit, the tote started collapsing on itself. So that's where we're like, okay, time to change the totes around. Got to change the totes around. And these totes here, you can get them at you can get them like Home Depot, Menards, Lowe's. That's pretty much, I think that's where we got these. I think we got these from Home Depot, I think. Or was it Menards? Or was it Lowe's? I don't know, one of those places. And they're really good. They're really nice. And I mean, if you don't have a whole lot that you're needing to put away, you could get one of the little, what is it, like portable dressers, with the pull out drawers or whatever. You could put some in, or I mean, it's just whatever your preference is, whatever kind of storage container or whatever that you would want to put them in. That's totally up to you. But mine, I mainly have a lot of my Reebok ones put away. Now, with a lot of the prime green that I'm kind of trying to upgrade on some of these, I will probably, I'm not going to get every single prime green. I'm not going to do that. There is a few that I do want to get, that I will get. And, I might take the Aero Ready and the Climalite versions, and I might, get another tote and put those in there, in another tote, and put that somewhere. But that's kind of what I use, and the jerseys that I have in my totes. The ones that are in the storage unit are like my real oldest ones, where literally the jersey size is like a large, an XL. I mean, I've probably got 40 or 50, I think, in the storage unit, in two totes. There's probably about 50 jerseys total out in the shed. So, and that's something I kind of, would like to do at some point, is go through my entire collection, count up exactly how many I have, including the ones in the storage unit. Got to include those. And, and just see exactly how much I have. Because I've got to be getting close to 300. I've got to be getting close. But whatever kind of storage, storage thing you want to get, whatever kind of tote you want to get, get whatever you feel is best. And if you've got a lot of hockey jerseys, and you're trying to condense them, if you're looking to put some in totes, look at some of your oldest ones, Look at some of the ones that you don't maybe wear, as much anymore. You can maybe put those in a tote and, set it somewhere where, where you can access it if you need it. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. You can pick, like I said, pick whatever tote you want to use. That's completely up to you. The totes that we use are, I can't remember, they're kind of buried back here at the moment. But, they're black totes, yellow lids. You can stack them. They're really nice and heavy duty. Said you can get them at Lowe's, Menards, Home Depot, wherever. A lot of times they go on sale. They have sales on them. So, check, if you're looking for those, check them out for sales, look for deals. And, that's probably pretty good thing to do. And you can put your older jerseys in there and, they'll be safe. They'll be, you won't have to worry about, them, getting wet or anything, because these totes, they're nice, they're heavy duty. Because we want to, even if the jerseys are 20 years old, we still want to keep them safe, because we still, they're a part of the collections. So you want to still keep them safe. You want to keep them in one piece. And, so yeah, whatever totes you want to use, go check them out. Lowe's, Menards, Home Depot, check for sales. Those are pretty good. Whatever totes you want to use, that's totally up to you. And hopefully that kind of answers the question as to what I would store, what I would put in totes, what ones I would put in there. So hopefully that kind of answers that. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you're new, you're just cruising on through, you happen to come across this video or one of my other videos, give it a watch. If you like it, hit that like button. If you really like it, hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm getting ever closer to 300 subscribers. I would love to hit that thing. I would love to hit that sooner or later. Then maybe I can, try to officially say, I'm on the road to 500. Or I might just keep going at the 100 pace. But I would love to hit 300 soon. And again, if you're just cruising on through, you happen to come across this video, one of my other videos, if you watch it, hopefully you like it, hit that like button. It gets the it shows the algorithm that people are tuning in, and maybe it gets more reach out there, and that's kind of what I'd like to, that's kind of my goal. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Hit like and subscribe if you're just cruising on through. And yeah, hopefully whatever kind of little storage things you want to use, whatever tote wise, or even like the little plastic stand up things with the drawers, whatever works, that's totally up to you. You guys take it easy. Hopefully that answered a lot of things, and I will talk to you guys again soon.